Don't ruin your health in order to earn money. You will end up spending your money to recover your health. And that is not reciprocal. Sometimes you need to stop seeing the good in people and start seeing what they show you. People only want to hear the good, not the bad. So, if you have issues, it'll be hard to find people to confide in. Time passes slowly when you follow it. It senses being followed. Leave the house messy and the yard unmowed for the weekend. You'll remember the fun, not the clean house or yard. Make time for fun. You'll learn nothing from life if you think you're right all the time. Sometimes we're tested not to show our weaknesses, but to discover our strengths. You spend your first 20 years worrying what people think about you. You spend your next 20 years swearing that you don't care what people think about you. You spend the next 20 years realizing that they aren't thinking about you. Stop letting other people take advantage of you. Learn to say no and understand your rights. When you do things right, people won't be sure you've done anything at all. Any man can make mistakes, but only an idiot persists in his error. How much money does it take to make a man happy? Just one more dollar. Stay patient. The best things happen unexpectedly. How others see you is not important. How you see yourself means everything. Never let others know your weaknesses. Instead, always try to show up your positives. Life is a one-time offer. Use it well. Be kind to people without allowing them to take advantage of your good nature. Efforts never go in vain. In order to love who you are, you cannot hate the experiences that shaped you. It's better to be alone than in bad company. You never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have. Men are moved by two levers only: fear and self-interest. A river cuts through rock not because of its power, but because of its persistence. If you're not happy with yourself, you'll never be happy in a relationship. It is better to light one small candle than to curse the darkness. Just trust your instincts. Gut feelings can sometimes save you from big troubles. A happy marriage is a long conversation which always seems too short. Work on you, for you. If you're not dating to marry, you're dating for heartbreak. Let that sink in and be in a serious relationship. Life is too short to waste time hating anyone. Envy is a waste of time. You already have all you need. Action is 10 times more valuable than reading and planning. Experience is the best teacher. The calmer you are, the clearer you think. Don't pretend to be better than you are. Live life at your own pace. You might regret your speech, but you'll never regret your silence. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. Do more. The race is won by the horse that outstrips its rivals by a head. Stupid is the man who always remains the same. Learn first, teach later. The heaviest burden we carry is the weight of our expectations. Wisdom is not wisdom when it is derived from books alone. It is indeed very hard to move on, but once you do, you'll realize it was your best decision. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. The best way to gain self-confidence is to do what you are afraid to do. Most people are a complete waste of time. Don't let people know too much about you. You don't get extra marks for putting up with people you dislike. No one in this world will stand up for you like the way your parents do. Always be there for them. Being lonely and being alone are different things. You don't have to be great to start, but to become great, you just have to start. The world belongs to the patient. Time flies. One day you are 30, the next you are 50. Plan now for what you want 50 to look like. He who is satisfied with his lot is rich. Do not shake the green apple tree. When the apple is ripe, it will fall down by itself. Never compete with someone who has nothing to lose. Knowledge isn't power until it is applied. Ask no questions, and you'll be told no lies. Be the person you needed when you were younger. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Accept criticism, but never accept disrespect. A lesson never ever goes away until it has taught us what we need to know. Learn to say no. Be frugal. Eat only real food, no wheat, and limit carbs. You can't change the past, but can shape your future by learning from it. When you stop chasing the wrong things, the right ones catch up. Never awaken a woman's love with no intention of loving her. If you don't clear your misunderstanding in time, they become the reason for distance forever. We are all the bad guy in someone's story. To be angry is to take revenge on oneself for the mistakes of others. You can overcome bad habits only today, not tomorrow. To lead people, follow them. It is better to make approximately correct decision than to make a precise mistake. There is nothing impossible to him who will try. Thinking that someone else can make you happy or unhappy is ridiculous. Be equally indifferent to blame and praise. To lead an orchestra, you must turn your back on the crowd. He who builds on the people builds on the mud. Bad habits are like a comfortable bed, easy to get into, but hard to get out of. The strongest people are not those who show strength in front of us, but those who fight battles we know nothing about. Treat your parents as you would like your children to treat you. Work at your job and make a living. Work on yourself and make a fortune. A good laugh and a long sleep are the two best cures for anything. Take your financial life seriously. Money is a defense to a lot of challenges. Being alone gives us an opportunity to reconnect with ourselves. Don't die until you're done. There's no point in being grown up if you can't act a little childish sometimes. Someone once told me the meaning of hell. On your last day on the earth, the person you became will meet the person you could have become. You train people how to treat you, unconsciously or not. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who was actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood. Respect yourself, because people can see if you don't. The more you know, the dumber you sound to stupid people. Don't let success go to your head. Don't let failure go to your heart. To be the best, you must be able to handle the worst. As long as you are alive, no obstacle is permanent. The best way to respect yourself is to discipline yourself. Don't waste your time with explanations. People only hear what they want to hear. Many of the people you told your secret to have already told it to others. The walls you build to keep things out are also keeping things in. Learn to let go, even if you are right. Experience is the teacher of all things. The shortest distance between 2 points is often unbearable. Never make a promise you can't keep. Do not fear getting hurt. You can't grow if you don't hurt. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. Striving for success without hard work is like trying to harvest where you haven't planted. Turn your wounds into wisdom. To put everything in balance is good. To put everything in harmony is better. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. Forgiveness is not for the other person. It's for your peace of mind. Life is often very ambiguous. Sometimes there isn't a right or wrong decision or choice. Things are not always completely clear. You may not get the answer, so you just have to wing it.